Day 15 of 420, and today we fixed the bug that's silently destroying your production scripts. Picture this: an automation job runs every night, exits with code 0, looks perfectly healthy on your dashboard, but the output file is empty. Why? Somewhere deep inside, a file permission error got swallowed by a bare accept exception block, and nobody ever heard about it. By the end of this video you'll build real error boundaries, a custom exception hierarchy, proper chaining so the root cause is never lost, and a clean exit at main. Let's go. First, why is broad catching dangerous? When you write accept exception and just print or pass, you're making three silent mistakes. You catch errors you have no plan for. You destroy the original traceback, so prod debugging becomes guesswork. And you accidentally catch things you never meant to, like keyboard interrupt, except that one actually inherits from base exception, not exception, so it survives. The point stands: a broad catch is a decision to ignore information. Every exception is really a question: who needs to know, and what should happen next? So let's answer that question with structure. We build a custom exception hierarchy that maps to our domain. Start with the base, class pipeline error, exception pass. Then specialize, class config error, pipeline error pass, and class processing error, pipeline error pass. Now callers handle errors by meaning, not by accident. Code higher up can write except processing error and know exactly what category it's dealing with, while letting unrelated bugs crash loudly. This single base class is your contract. Anything in your pipeline that fails on purpose raises a pipeline error, and everything else is a real, unexpected bug. Next, the magic word, from. When you catch a low-level error and re-raise your domain error, chain them. Watch, inside our file reader we write try, data equals path.read underscore text, then accept permission error as exe, and crucially raise processing error, f cannot read, path, from exe. That from exe sets underscore underscore cause underscore underscore, so Python prints both tracebacks joined by the above exception was the direct cause. You get your clean, human-readable message and the original permission error with its exact line. You lose nothing. Never re-raise with a bare raise processing error that orphans the root cause, and you'll regret it at 3 a.m. Now, where do boundaries actually go? 3 layers. Validation lives at the edge, check inputs the moment they arrive. Retries live at the service call layer, wrap that flaky HTTP request, back off, try again. And fatal handling lies only at the very top, main. Don't sprinkle try/except everywhere. A boundary at the wrong altitude either hides errors that should propagate or crashes on errors you could have recovered. Right exception, right level, that's the entire discipline. Here's the top-level boundary. In main, we wrap the whole run, try, run underscore pipeline, then accept pipeline error as exe, log.error, pipeline failed, error equals str, exe, cause equals repr, exe underscore underscore cause underscore underscore, sys.exit, 1. Notice 3 things. We catch only pipeline error, our own family, so genuine bugs still produce a full crash. We log structured key equals value context including the cause, so on-call has something actionable. And we call sys.exit, 1, giving the shell a real non-zero exit code. Now that empty file job from the intro? It exits 1, your monitor screams, and you actually find out. Python 3.11 gives you one more tool for concurrency, exception group. When you fire many coroutines with a Cintio.gather, multiple can fail at once. With accept asterisk syntax you handle them by type in one place, accept asterisk network error in one block, accept asterisk database error in another, and each block sees only its matching exceptions from the group. Before 3.11 you'd manually collect failures into a list and inspect them. Either way, the lesson is the same: don't let the first failure mask the other 4. And prove it works. Boundaries you never test or theater. With pytest.raises, processing error, match equals cannot read, call your reader after you monkey patch the file to raise permission error. Then assert xinfo.value, underscore underscore cause underscore underscore is that permission error. Now you've verified the type, the message, and the preserved cause. Your boundary genuinely catches in chains, not just on a good day. Day 15 done. Custom hierarchy, chain with from, boundary at main, exit code 1, that's how errors stay visible. Subscribe for day 16.